Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm in a Kia Sonet GTX. I've just clocked a little more than 1,000 kilometers and it's also completed its first service. I just wanted to share my ownership experience over the past 1 month and also my customer experience at Kia. Right now I'm taking this car to Western Ghats. I just wanted to test its performance while climbing uphill. I've never taken this car on steep inclines or twisty roads. Since I've got my oil changed, I just wanted to see how it performs. Right now I'm in the drive mode and I can barely hear any engine noise. It's just so refined. Speaking of... oh, there's a peacock. Speaking of NVH levels of the engine, compared to my other car, I kind of felt the engine noise is a bit on the higher side, especially when you're taking it above 2000 RPM, when you have 2 or 3 people on board. So even though the user manual doesn't recommend it, I just went ahead and changed the engine oil. I don't know what engine oil they use in the factory. The Kia service center had engine oil servo 0W30. It didn't really have any clear specifications mentioned on the barrel, and I wasn't able to find any information online. It just says servo, engine oil, and 0W30, ACS C2 or something like that. Since I have really good experience with Liqui Moly in France, I thought, hey, why not try this on the Kia Sonet. Now I cannot use Molygen for AW30 because the recommended grade for this car is 0W30, and I think it's ACS C2 is the classification. So I looked up information on the Liqui Moly website. Just wanted to find out what do they recommend for the Sonet. In their website they haven't listed Sonet, but I think they had some cars which what is it, Stonic? I'm not really sure, but they had listed some engine oils for the 1.0 TGDi engines of Kia and Hyundai, and the specs were the same, 120 PS, 172 Nm. So I did some research and I figured out the Liqui Moly TopTec 6100 0W30 is a good engine oil for this car based on some reviews by European users. Now Kia Service Center obviously declined to change the engine oil because Kia doesn't recommend it, and also it's not one of the approved engine oils by Kia India. So I wanted to know what are the approved engine oils of Kia India. It's not listed anywhere. So they said it's Servo, Castrol. I think certain service centers also use Shell, but no Liqui Moly. I sent an email to Kia customer care. I haven't heard from them yet. It's been a little over a week, so yeah, that's a little disappointing. But the customer experience itself at the service center is pretty good. The customer experience manager was very professional, polite. The service advisors attended me on time, offered refreshment. The customer lounge was good. So yeah, overall good experience at Kia. But yeah, I still haven't received any information on whether or not I can use my own engine oil, as long as it meets the grade and classification specified in the manual and on the website. Okay, so back to the POV. It's pretty smooth. I'm in the drive mode and it doesn't have any problem climbing uphill. The driving dynamics is also pretty good. I'm going to change this to sport mode. That's what I like. The car definitely feels stable on twisty roads, so I'm doing 70 right here and I'm not really experiencing any body rolls. Doing some quick direction changes. The brakes are pretty good too. This one is equipped with rear disc brakes, so there's a good amount of bite and feedback. There's really something special with these Liqui Moly engine oils. I can barely hear the engine even when I'm taking it above 2000 RPM. Let's try taking it to 3000 RPM. There's a straight road. So I just took it to 3000 RPM and I can barely hear any engine sound. There's something special about these Liqui Moly engine oils. I believe they have some additives which helps to reduce friction, and the engine just runs a lot quieter, a lot smoother. And in this trip, the indicated fuel economy is 14 kmpl, which is not bad. As you can see, I'm driving in sport mode. Okay, so I'm at 70 kmph, a little more than 2000 RPM in the 5th gear. I'm just gonna accelerate a bit, and the mid-range is really good. It's very punchy as long as you keep it in the turbo range. I always complained about the stiff ride quality in the city, but I'm not gonna do that today because this car is actually quite enjoyable to drive in the corners, and the firm suspension actually helps. I think not many people give credit for its driving dynamics. I like to drive this back to back with Kylac on the same road, because I'm not really finding much difference. You know, this steering is pretty good, especially in sport mode. Gives you a nice feedback of what's happening in the road. So I just turned the AC off just to hear more of that engine note, and here's something I noticed. If you're going at a certain speed and if you apply the brakes, did you hear that? It does rev matching. It sounds really cool. I don't know if GoPro can pick it up, but yeah, it did that again. And it's so cool to hear a car's engine do rev matching. I haven't heard this in torque converter and CVT gearboxes. Alright guys, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more POV reviews and drive safe. I'll see you in the next video.